Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the UltraRunning magazine podcast, Inner Sanctum. She is the hydration in my vest, UltraRunning magazine editor-in-chief, Amy Clark, who is just days back from the Lululemon FURTHER UltraRunning marathon event. Oh my gosh, how you doing?
I'm good, Scotty. How are you?
Good. Did I get that right?
Yes, you did.
All right.
Further.
How was that? Well, it was freaking historic is what it was. Holy moly.
It didn't end until today. It ended this morning, and I got to see the start. It was really amazing. Honestly, I have a lot to say about it, but I have really no words at the moment because it's so much. It was incredible. So yeah, really amazing.
Can you give us just a quick synopsis for anyone who is not hip to the room?
Sure. So Lululemon put on an ultramarathon, I should say, a 6-day. This was for women only, and it was 10 women that were selected a while ago, that were basically given all the tools that they needed to not only run well, dress well, height, nutrition, every aspect, mental health, physiology, biomechanics, everything that they needed just to make sure that they succeeded in this 6-day event. And at the event itself was a completely different, they had everything. There wasn't an aspect of this ultra that was not, perfected to some point.
Yeah.
And it was really incredible to watch. So yeah.
And it of course coincided with the International Women's Day.
It did. Yes.
Love Lululemon taking in the lead with an event like this. Oh, what a special
Agreed.
thing. But Camille, oh my goodness, Camille. Wowzers.
Well, Camille kept setting world records throughout the event and American records, I believe. But I have to say that the other women in this event also were running astounding distances. And so you had 400 miles, you had 300 miles, you had, it was incredible. Women who had only run a 5K at the beginning of the year now running over 100 miles. It was amazing.
Wow.
It really was.
Transformative.
Yes.
Congratulations to all the competitors out there. Couldn't be more proud to see an event like this go down and records just get shattered and people pushing themselves further.
100%.
What else can you say? Yeah. Well, that is not our main event for today, because our main event is in my hot little hand. The new issue. Look at this cover, ladies and gentlemen. It is beautiful. Look at that. What a cover.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
All right, let's get into it. The March issue. Tell me all about it.
March issue. Well, it is March, which means it's spring, sort of, almost here.
Sort of. Yeah.
And it is spring training. So we kind of have a variety. In fact, I'm so excited about this issue just because it's got such great stuff in it. We've got an ultra training kit review for you guys. We've got some spring training advice. We've got some race reports. We've got, it's just chock full of stuff. So I think I want to start by highlighting our new columnists, because we have a couple new columnists in this issue.
Yes.
Max King, who people may or may not know. Max has been in the sport for a long time, but I feel like he's always doing new crazy things. So he started writing an adventure running column, talks about how ultra running is a bit of a gateway drug for him anyway. He has taken the sport to new levels by doing adventure racing. Talks a little bit about how and why and the experiences he's had with adventure racing and how he kind of got into it via ultra running. So that was pretty cool.
Sweet. Welcome to the Inner Sanctum, Max King.
Yes.
Ooh,
yes.
Yeah, I saw him at my very first ultra event back in the day. Way too cool. 50K.
Which one? Sorry.
Way too cool 50K.
Way too cool. Got it.
And of course he was in the lead. And back then it was like a lollipop at one point in the race. And here he comes just like screaming back. And It was incredible to see. Like the guy is just, well, he's the king, man. I mean, what else can
He
you
is.
say? If you don't know
Yeah.
Max King, Google him. He's amazing.
Google him. Yeah,
Gee
he is. He's
Louise.
incredible. And then Maggie Gooderl, who is a very amazing athlete. She's been in Barkley, she's been in Biggs, she's been all over. She's a she's definitely a veteran of the sport, and just an amazing individual as well. So she has her own advice column now. It's called Ask Mags. And this particular issue, we have a couple questions about North America's toughest 100-miler,
Mhm.
and maybe her opinion on that, how to get a sponsor, and then maybe a question from a certain speed goat. So, yeah.
The
Yeah.
toughest ultra 100 in America. I know mine.
Okay.
The one I'm running.
The one you're running. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right, keep it going.
Um, so we started a new women's column, which, kind of going back to our original conversation, in the beginning of this episode. We have three amazing women: Megan Canfield, Liza Howard,
Love
and
her.
Cam Prongay. And
Amazing.
they are tackling this column together, and it's about women's health, and it's something that is long overdue. And just like Further, I feel like this women's stuff is, for ultra runners in general, is long overdue. And so they tackled this column together. So this issue, they're writing about hot flashes
Hot
and training.
flashes.
So yeah. So
Very
all
important
you,
topic. No, it's such an important topic.
it
My
is,
buddy
it's
is,
very important.
she's got hot flashes like she was just resurrected from hell itself. They come on hot and strong and fast, and oh my gosh, it is like I feel so bad that she's
Right,
to
right,
endure these hot flashes, at whatever time and day,
right,
especially at night. And I was so interested to read that article and see like how exercise can, its effect on hot flashes. And it it was it was not what I thought it would be.
interesting.
It
Okay,
really was not. And so, and also that there are things that you can do that are non-hormonal and
right.
hormonal to help. This issue is very close to me. So,
Yes, no, and I mean, again, as a woman, that's something that obviously it relates to me, but also for men who have wives who are going to go through this is an important topic. So the more you know, the better, right?
right. So Mother's Day, go ahead and get this issue.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? There'll be a column in every single issue this year
Sweet.
about a different topic relating to women's health. So,
I love it. So
yeah.
good. So
Yes.
good.
Yes. So on the cover, we've got Tunnel Hill, which there's a race report in there for Tunnel Hill. We've got Hurt 100, which was one of our old school races, our first old school race of the year. We've got the Mom. Okay, I have a new race on my bucket list, the Mamba 100. I don't know if you read the race report and it's just like, I have to go run this race. It just sounds amazing. It's in Memphis. And I just, I'm drawn to it. I think I need to go run it, Scotty.
Well, okay. I'll
Not that I
treat
need
you.
another 100-miler
Yeah.
on my list.
Yeah. Let's go do it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Beast of the East 100 as well. So we've got a good variety of ultras throughout the East, Midwest, South. You got it.
So
We
good.
put it in there. So.
Okay. I do need to highlight tunnels for one quick second because it really caught my eye. I'm just scanning for it really quick. My apologies, folks. I should really just edit this. But you know what? I'm not going to.
That's okay. It's okay.
It's the top, like the person who came in first place came in like something like 11 hours, something insane. Yeah, 11 hours, 26 minutes. Just
That, yeah.
crazy.
Yes.
Oh,
And the guy on the cover is Chad. Sorry, that's not Chad. That's Charlie. Chad was the one that took the photo. Charlie got the world record for the 50-miler.
fantastic.
At Tunnel Hill.
Congratulations. Holy
Yeah.
smokes.
Yeah, the winning time for the 100-mile distance was 11 hours, 26 minutes, 19 seconds. That was Eli Bolson.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And Lawrence got it in 4 hours, 48 minutes, 21 seconds for the 50 miler. Holy
Yeah,
moly.
he beat Jim Walmsley's world record. Yeah, pretty impressive. Yeah,
Wow, wow,
yeah,
wow, wow, wow. Okay.
awesome stuff.
All right, what else we got? This is seriously, this is such a good issue. It was
I
just like
know,
it
I
was so
know.
diverse. Like you have Jason Koop talking about AI. I was like, how can
Right,
AI fit into this? And like, well, here you go.
exactly. Yeah,
So good.
we got it all, folks. We're working on, and it's a new year, and we've got new content, and we're really striding for, that relevant, controversial stuff. It's great. I love it. Gail Dutigny wrote, he's our international writer, but he's based in Southern California. He wrote about normal, Killian's shoe wear,
Okay,
foot line,
can we please
line of
just pause for a second here. How do we pronounce this?
normal,
Normal? There's
normal,
not a normal or
the
normal.
normal.
It's a double N ormal. Uh, that's how I'm going to say it. No, you say double N ormal. That's what it's called.
There you go, double and normal. I like
Double N
it.
ormal. Okay,
Yeah.
but go ahead. I stopped you. But Killian Jornet is involved with this. Please go on.
Yes, no, so he writes about the sustainability of this company and how they're trying to be sustainable as a manufacturer in all respects. But is it a sustainable company business wise? Can we continue doing this kind of thing, making recyclable shoes, making shoes out of environmental friendly processes when is it something that can sustain itself for a long time and make money at the same time?
Yeah,
So,
that's a very important topic.
yep.
Given I see as I go into my local REI or REI like type store and looking at different products, and seeing like if there is A and B jacket and B jacket is made from recycled goods, I'm probably going to go with that one, even if it's going to cost a little more money.
Right.
So I loved seeing that there's a focus on this, and it's a lengthy article. I was really surprised to see how in depth that was, but good research, good interviews there. So, and the fact that Killian Jornet is with it, and he has done so much for our sport, and
Right.
and if this truly is a the future of sustainability when it comes to our running shoes, then yeah, more power to them. Really excited to see where it's going to go.
Yep, definitely. 100%. What else, Scotty? What else did you pick out of this issue that Hurt is an amazing race. It's one that I will never do because I find it to not be quite my cup of tea.
Never say never.
Never say never, that's true. But really heartwarming story. Because this year was the first year without their former RD, founder of the race, John, and I'm gonna pronounce his name, Salmonson, I think. He passed away right after the race last year.
Yeah.
And they ran his bib. He had never run the race, but they ran his bib through it from runner to runner throughout the race this year, and then retired it at the end of the race. So I thought that was really cool.
I love it. And the name of the article is Bring John Home.
Bringing John home. Yep.
I thought that was what a nice touch that was. Yeah. I think
Special
that,
community over there for sure.
oh, tremendous. Yeah. And I love that they did like a sacred sort of prayer for him before the race, and just so
Very
cool.
cool.
Yeah, what a community. Gotta love this community. It's so awesome.
I know.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
it is incredible.
Yeah.
All right, well, hey, thank you so much. Is there anything else we should know before you bounce out?
You know what, we're working on the April issue. We just sent it to print, so March, June, or May, June's coming at you, and we're just rolling right into the new year. So very excited about all that's to come.
This is so good. Oh, and great job on your article too.
Oh, thanks.
So yeah, I always look forward to seeing what you have to say, and it was just the right touch for this issue and getting folks excited. And I would, I'd press upon anyone who's got a big of race going on this year and how we kind of get our calendar all set and with our goal race and all that stuff. It's a great article just to get you in that mindset of what's coming. So definitely don't, you want to get to the good stuff in the middle and it's all there. The whole thing's great, but make sure you check that out. Yeah.
Well, thanks, Scotty. Appreciate it. And yeah, I encourage everyone to just, enjoy training. The race is my dad used to say the race is kind of the celebration of the training, but enjoy your training because that's the beef of your year. And you're going to really, really have some fun times, especially if you throw in some races in there. So.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Can we talk about issue stuff?
Of course.
Okay, cool. So I did my first race just a few weeks ago.
Right.
So I did a half marathon over at the Salmon Falls 50K. They had the half marathon distance this year, which I did. I'm not quite ready for it. I did okay. Actually, I did okay. I did better than I thought. I'm not doing myself any favors here, but I got this really cool award.
Awesome. Wait, what does that say though? I can't read it.
I know it's all blurry.
Second place?
Second place for the old dude 50 to 59 division.
Scotty, congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So incredible.
Yeah. I'm only bemoaning it because I had a quad issue going into it. So there was a super muddy, slick trail. It was gorgeous conditions day of. It was awesome at the start line, just over to our right. It just kind of this race just hugs along Folsom Lake, which has a 100-mile distance. There's a race coming up in May. The Folsom 100, and they have different distances. They're a relay and a 20-miler and 54, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, but there's a bald eagle just perched up at the start line. It was incredible.
Wow. That's so cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. It's definitely a good omen for me. I love it. Because it's rare that we see bald eagles in the area. We have a couple that are down in the region, but they're hard to see some days. But anyways, okay, I digress. But I had a quad issue going in and I didn't feel the most stable. So I don't feel like I could give it 100%. And there are just areas where I was I just don't have anything in my tank today. I was just running on fumes for most of the run, but still I had a lovely time. It was great. But those days where it's I know it wasn't my day. I could have I've been training for it. I really wanted it, but it was body was nope.
Yeah.
This day.
That's okay. You did awesome. It looks like, it sounds like you survived and still did great. So congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you. Okay. I got one more for you. So in May, I signed up for the Born to Run Ultras down near Santa Barbara. This is Luis Escobar.
Really?
It's a multi-day event. Yeah. There's a 100-mile distance, other distances. I'm only doing 20-miler. Again, not ready for the ultra yet. I'm making my way up. See, I'm going half marathon, I'm doing a 25K. And then
that's the way to do it, folks.
So yeah.
Build it up. Yeah.
But I am so stoked to get down there. I've always wanted to go. Because I have a pretty I love my connection to the Born to Run book. Because it's really what kicked off my whole entire wanting to get into running ultras, and then it led into a podcast, and here we are today. My grandmother, she is 100% Tarahumara Indian, so cool. I'm oh my gosh, I have to be there. Yeah, if I can't get down to the Copper Canyons, then I need to at least do this.
Gotta go do it. That's awesome. And it looks amazing too. I've seen a couple films that were filmed, or a couple films about the race, and it looks incredible. So
yeah, I'm
very cool.
Very stoked. Okay.
And when's that, Scotty? When is that?
That's I think it's in May.
May. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then Western States, holy moly.
So coming up before you know it.
Oh, man.
Cool. I'm excited for you. I love it. I love it. It's great.
Okay. All righty. Well, thanks so much for spending some time with me today. And thanks again to all the photographers and runners and writers and people who contributed to this magazine. It is so good. And it just it's just growing up before my eyes. It's just
I
like,
know, it's so crazy, right? Thank you, Scotty. Appreciate you.
you got it right. Take care.